I'm Harish Sarda. So my question is to Ramesh sir. Actually, if we see the Income Tax Act, so can we see expect any changes in the income tax rates or in the capital gain rates, because that can be an impact basically on the capital markets, what I look on. So what are your views on it?
Yeah, Harish, thanks. You know, typically when I was your age and we'd go to the ring during the budget days, there was electricity through the environment because the changes in direct and indirect taxes will affect capital markets. But of course, with GST now that has been subsumed, so the only thing that remains is direct taxes that can happen. So a few years back, maybe last budget session, they changed the capital gains rate. So I don't think they're going to change that another time. They can't keep changing that because that sends a bad policy signal in terms of continuity. So what will perhaps change is the income tax slabs. I think they'll be a bit more better for the middle class. So I think you'll see some changes in direct tax rates. But other than that, I don't expect to see any major changes. And as I think we always say on television, that the budget is starting to become a 1 or 2 day event, and after that market moves on. So I think you would expect to see some changes, but not dramatic changes.
No, but when you say that you used to go to the ring, I don't think that they will get that
They know
reference.
what the ring is, yeah.
No, so you must, for our viewers, explain what you mean, because I think it'll be very interesting for them to understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think Nilesh talked about the digitization of India. And before digitization, we had an analog system where we met in a physical ring where people bought and sold shares across each other rather than on a computer screen. And your accounts seamlessly transferred to a demat account. You used to get physical shares, you had to get them transferred. It took 6 months. It was a hugely onerous process. And to give you perspective, on a busy day in 1990, on a busy day in the Bombay Stock Exchange, you did probably 400 crores worth of trade. You can do, I think, 4 lakh crores now. It's become so seamless. So we've come an extraordinary journey. I mean, the institutions in India has built in terms of capacity, capability in the stock market are actually world-class. We've built that. So we stopped the ring, moved to a completely electronic, completely dematerialized system, and thank God you don't have to go back to that system. It was actually one of the most painful, paper-driven systems that we've been a part of. So I think this digitization drive is another theme that, as you all grow up and prosper, there'll be lots of opportunities to skin the cat in that theme itself, because India is now a world leader in digitization technologies. So a lot of the emerging markets, a lot of emerged markets will want to copy India's so-called India stack. So I think if you were asking me which sectors would young people look upon to,
yes,
I would say digitization is a theme that will play out over the next 10, 20 years in India.
So, but then